All right, y'all, welcome back, man. This has been a crazy week, so I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. So number one, there's no more intros. That is a business decision. My YouTube channel is a business for me. I take it very seriously, and I have decided to no longer do any intros. I love intros, but I think that the intros is more for entertainment type videos. I don't look at my videos as entertainment. It's more of a learning channel. I'm learning, and I'm bringing you guys with me. You know, I started my business, and that's what it's about. No intro needed. So some of y'all gonna be happy about that, but I'm not gonna do intros no more. Get right to the point. I like to share information. I got a lot of info to share with y'all. So that's another thing I'm changing. And then also how much information I share with you guys. I know I share a lot of personal information. I really don't have to. I don't mind, because like I said, this is a serious business. Like, leaving your 9-to-5 to work on your own is not easy. There's a level of fear that comes with it. Some people are afraid to admit it, but believe me, it's not easy, and it is scary. I ain't gonna lie. So for that sake, I like to share real life earnings, real life experiences, so that people know exactly what they're getting into. So anyways, on that note, let me just give you these quick updates. So you guys, I tried to take Monday and Tuesday off. Didn't happen because my buddy out here, Steve, he's got a pickup truck with a lift gate. We get a lot of refrigerator orders with Dolly, and I am more than happy to help him now that he's got that lift gate. It's so easy. So I just can't say no to it. So we had a bad experience Monday, Tuesday, yesterday, Wednesday. I was trying to spend time with my wife. That's my wife's only day off. She's got 2 routes that she does now, and her only day off is Wednesday. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna spend it together. Steve sent me another one. So I ended up doing another refrigerator with Dolly. It paid $62. The customer gave us a $20 tip, and so I made $82 on that order. It's just too easy. So that one, it actually didn't fit through their front door, so we had to leave it in the garage. We did him a favor and took the handles off for him, but he's gonna have to dismantle the whole take all the doors off, and we don't get paid to do that. So anyways, real quick, so I was working with a carrier company called COSA that's in San Antonio, Carriers of San Antonio. That company does not give you any rates. They pay by check. They never allow me to get on their app if they have one. I don't even know if they have one. Very old school company. They're in San Antonio only, family owned. You guys already know about it. Those of you who've been subscribed for a while. I let them go. The last straw was I did a long haul. I think the pay was extremely low. They say you can negotiate the price. I kind of explained, you know, I should have been paid this. They never paid me extra money, so they gotta go. But I am in the business of trying any and everything. So lesson learned: do not sign up with any company that does not show you your rate. That's the lesson that we get from that. I gave them the boot. Another company I just recently signed up with, I'm gonna share their information. They're called Hot Shot Final Mile. They are in 4 major cities. It's either 4 or 5 major cities in Texas only. I applied with them. They are horrible at communication. Long process. I did the background, clear background, and they do not respond. I call the office, I leave messages, voicemails, never get a call back. They told me that I'm supposed to be doing some type of orientation. That was November 2nd, I believe. It is, well, today is Thursday, November 16th. So just horrible. And I'm like, you know what? They starting off wrong already. If it's that hard to get a hold of somebody, I already know that this company is not somebody I want to work with. So I'll share the information. If you want to try them, go ahead. Those of you in Texas, but it's called Hot Shot Final Mile. So I gave them the boot. Never got to start with them. I do have 2 other companies that I signed up with. I am active on one of them. The other one is still in the process, but I should be active very soon, hopefully within a week or 2. One of them, the pay is, they say it averages around $70 per load. We'll see. Only time will tell. Not gonna get excited about it. And then the other one is they pay $1.45 per mile for cargo vans. So that's your rate. They actually have a rate sheet. Once I get on and start running low, if I get lows, you know, you can't get too excited about these carrier companies because it's even slow for them too. So anyways, just wanted to share that. 2 carrier companies that I'm going to try. TaskRabbit. So some of you may have joined this meeting. There was a meeting today, Zoom meeting. It was basically about wintertime work, how to keep yourself busy during the winter times. The business kind of slows down. Long story short, it didn't really pertain to me because I do more moving service. I'm not a handyman, so it was more for people that do like lawn work or hang Christmas lights or do junk removal, all that stuff. They were just kind of explaining, you know, how to keep yourself busy, giving you tips. So I recommend that. I highly recommend that you get in the habit of doing your own research and learning things for yourself. Don't rely on YouTube videos for everything. I get a lot of questions that people the answer's out there. You got to go get it. You cannot rely on other people. I always feel more comfortable when I learn something for myself. I like to learn directly from the source. So I did that Zoom meeting this morning, and then my earnings. So I had kind of a slow week last week, and I told you guys I only need $1,200 a week. That's all I need. On average, I make my $1,200, sometimes a little bit more. It's very rare that I make under $1,200. So my strategy, $200 a day, and if I don't make my earnings in my van, I do it in my car. So I don't show you guys everything behind the scenes. It's a lot that I do off the camera. So I do work in my car. I do food orders at night. I actually love it because it's fast paced. The orders come out back to back to back. You can make it really fast. So I can make my $200 a day. So last week I actually made $1,300 something. I'll put it on the screen, but I made $1,300 something dollars. That money goes into my business bank account. And then the reason I bring this up is because my accountant. So I hired an accountant, and my accountant, that's one of the best decisions I ever made. So I learned by having an accountant. I'm learning so much, but I pay myself. So I pay myself roughly $800 to $900 per week. That's all I need because I don't have a lot of expenses. So like that's all. That's actually more than enough. So I pay myself about $800 to $900 a week, and then the rest of the money goes into savings. So I save about $400 to $500 per week. I'm just sharing that with you because that's another benefit to having an accountant. I learned things that I never knew. My accountant sent me a list of everything that I can claim as a deduction, and like I would have never known this stuff if I didn't have an accountant. So I'm not going to give you the list, but just know that like I have a home office. My office is in my home. It's based on the square footage of your home, of your office. I have so many deductions. Like literally, I'm gonna give you one of pest control, even pest control, y'all. So anyways, you gotta do your own research. I paid $2,900 for that service. I'm not gonna share everything with you. You gotta do your own research, run your own business. Don't rely on other people. But paying myself, I didn't know how to do that. So that's what I do. I pay myself. Everything goes through my business account. And and also on that note, my taxes, how much am I gonna owe? Obviously you get tax-free money as an independent contractor. So the money that I owe, the estimated amount is way less than I thought it was gonna be. So as of right now, I'm all caught up on everything. It's about $700. That's how much I owe. So I don't know if it's gonna increase, but that's the estimated amount that I owe. I have an account just for that, and I got way more money in there than that. So I'm good to go as far as taxes owed. So one thing I learned is the best way to stay out of trouble is to not get in trouble. So by hiring an accountant, I'm doing everything the right way. I'm covering myself, and the IRS, it's way too many people for the IRS to manage everyone. So best way to stay off their radar is to not get on it. They only go after people that, you know, there's something going on. They're not paying their taxes, or, you know, they're doing something wrong. That's the ones they go after. if you stay off the radar, you should be good to go. So my earnings last week was about $1,300 something. My wife is now working more consistent work. She was doing food orders. She loves her 2 routes. She has a beauty supply route 2 days a week, and then 2 days a week she does my dealer's route. So my earnings, I'm averaging about $1,500 or more, a little over $1,500 per week between me and her. That's just the money we earn in those 2 vehicles, her work and mine. If I add my military benefits that I get every month, I make well over $2,000 a week. So I'm getting a lot of new subscribers, and a lot of them, they watch my channel and they're you know, curious about my earnings, because you know, you would think like I posted a video, I made $75 that day. Well, I actually made $200 because I ended up working that night. I do food orders. I use Favor. So I don't show you that, but I want to make sure people understand that, to focus on the learning part of my channel and not my earnings, because my situation's not like everyone. So that's the only reason I'm sharing that information. The income is good, all good. The route that I did get my wife, her beauty supply route, actually it does require a hand cart, because she does get a couple boxes that she has to deliver. Some of them are up to 50 pounds. So I did buy her a hand cart. It's actually a really nice one. I bought it from Walmart. It cost about 24 bucks, and I had it shipped to my house. So I actually like it. It's really nice. So she's happy about that. So that's all she needs. She got the car and the hand cart. She's good to go. It actually came with a bungee cord too. This Friday, which is tomorrow, I will be getting my oil change. So like I said, this week is kind of a bust. That's gonna take about an hour. I do got that going. This will be my third oil change since I've had the van. And then my buddy, I told you guys about my buddy in my last video. He was laid off from my old job, Sleep Number. So right now I'm going to do a delivered order, catering order, and I normally would not do this order. The pay is only $20 something. I would normally deny that. The only reason I'm doing it is because it's taking me to where I want to be. The delivery is where I want to be anyways. That's the only reason I'm taking it. So that's the only content that I'm going to show as far as work. My buddy, I'm trying to introduce him to the independent contractor life. So he will be riding with me today. I'm about to pick him up right after this order, and we're going to do some orders. I'm pretty much going to have to take whatever comes out, because you know, I just want to show him how it works. So I'm not going to record. It's going to be too difficult trying to teach him and then record and all that at the same time. So I'm going to be focused on him, and I don't know if he's comfortable being on YouTube yet, so I'll have to find that out. But anyway, just want to get that information out, man. My delivered order is at BJ's. They are never ever ready. All right, so the very last thing I want to say is my guy, Everything Apex. I have been watching his channel ever since before I even started, because I was studying OTR, and he's helped me a lot. He really is good at breaking down the reality of OTR life, and he is not afraid to tell you if you doing something wrong. He'll let you know. I appreciate that, man. I wanted to mention him because his last 2 videos are really good. I put the link in the description of this one. I think you should watch it, but there's 2 things that he said that was like eye-opening for me. And I'm a new driver. Like I haven't even been doing this for a year, so I'm one of the new guys. This is directed toward the new guys. So the first thing he said that was like, you know, I think a lot of people need to pay attention to is authority. You do not need your authority to do this type of work. That's like huge, because I get that question a lot about authority, and I think a lot of people, it just sounds good to have your own authority and all that stuff, but do you really need it? Like, can you profit without your own authority? And the answer is yes. And he kind of explained like you know, you can work for a fleet owner. You can also, you know, you could work for a company that, you know, you run under their authority. I think DDK does that. I think he doesn't have his own authority, if I'm not mistaken. So like I get that question a lot, and I'm really glad he said that, because when I was learning, I always felt that people always kind of made me think that, you know, having your own authority is the greatest thing. Like, you got to get your own authority and all that stuff. That is not true. You can do the work I'm doing. You could do local, regional, you could do OTR without your own authority. And that's a smart way to do it, especially starting out. He said you got it. Like, a lot of people think they could just jump in a van and drive for 12 hours a day. Trust me, it is not easy. It is you gotta be made for that. And my thing is, for me personally, because everybody's different, if you got, you know, some people love to drive and travel, but he also said that, you know, there's days where it's torture to drive. Like, it tortures your body, your mind. I could see that. I could definitely see that. So even though you might love the country and the road, but it's gonna wear on you. And I see a lot of these guys, they post these videos, and I see, you know, I made, you know, $2,500 in 1 week. And a lot of these videos, they're not showing all the expenses. They're not showing the actual driving, what it looks like. Like, you're not going to record yourself for 12 hours, but, you know, you drove, you know, 1,100 miles and stuff like that. Like, that's not easy. They're not showing them sleeping in the back of their van. What is that like? You know, it probably got cold. You gotta run your engine all night. You got a portable heater. You know, you gotta gas up your little generator. Like, what is it like? You know, are you comfortable? Like, who wants to sleep in the back of a van? I'm not knocking people that do it, but I don't. You know, I'm 6'1". I can't get comfortable back there. I don't care how big my van is. I need to sleep in my bed every night. You know, and then you're away from home for 2-3 weeks at a time. Like, a lot of people glorify it. Oh, it's so great, I made $2,700, but they don't show everything that goes into that. What is it doing to you mentally, your body, everything? And that's why I like I like channels like him, Expediting America. Those that they will share the actual true feelings that they have about it. It is not for everyone. And the biggest thing about that, I'll see videos about, oh, I made $2,500 in 1 week. But my situation, my personal situation, I make about $2,000 a week. And not all the money comes from my van, but I'm making that, you know, my personal income, $2,000 a week. And I'm literally working part-time. Like, I'm working 3-4 hours a day. I'm home every night. I'm driving 60-80 miles a day. You know, my expenses are really low. Like, I'm not gone for weeks at a time. I'm eating lunch and dinner. You know, I'm home. And so why do I need to be on the road? You know, like, if I'm making that type of income, what's the purpose of me, you know, to make $2,700, not counting expenses? You know, because I'm sure that's going to drop tremendously, probably to like $1,600 or $1,700. You know what I mean? I make more doing what I'm doing here. So the people that always want to tell me what I should do and I should make more money, all that stuff, I'm doing what I love, man. I love working part-time. I love doing what I'm doing. I love the hustle of trying to stay busy and trying to make money in this vehicle. And if I don't lose sleep over it. I got plan B and I got other sources of income. So anyways, getting off track, but everything Apex, thank you for that, man. Like, truly, like, people need to hear that. That's why I put the link in the description. Y'all need to hear that. So no authority needed. Try it out. Work under someone else's authority. Work under a company's authority. Try it out. That way, you know, you're not spending, you know, and then learn the game. Learn how, you know, if you can, get a mentor, somebody that's doing it. You know, everything Apex offer, he's like, I'll help you guys. I'll you know, he's like, you know, I'll take questions. I'll answer your questions. Send them the questions. If you don't know how to bid, you know, you don't know what rates should be, you know, how you should bid and all that stuff. Like, get the answer from experienced people. So that kind of leads into the second thing he said. And I'm sorry, I'm being long-winded. I apologize, but I just got to share this, man. He said you should never, your van should not move for less than $1 per mile. And I 100% agree with that. It should not move for less than $1 per mile, especially if you're doing OTR. And I do have something to say about that. I want to say it in this video, but I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm trying to debate if I'm saying it on this video or another video. But I do have an opinion about that in general. But I do agree, $1 at minimum, $1 per mile. And if everyone agreed to that and never shorted themselves, and that's the bare minimum, no one to go below $1 per mile, I think we'll have some better earnings for everyone, and everyone will be happier. I mean, the rates have a lot to do with drivers, but like I said, I do have an opinion about what's going on with this stuff. So, but that was big because I know when I was bidding, I wasn't even thinking $1. I'm thinking if I bid $1, there's no way I'm gonna get it. So I kind of had the mindset of I need to bid like 80, 85, 90 cents, somewhere around there, just to have a chance to get it. So anyways, thank you, man, for that information. I appreciate those 2 last videos. You right on point. I agree 100%. Drivers, well, I'm not gonna say much about. I have something to say about that. So anyways, let me go get this catering order. I know it's gonna be late anyway, so I'll be waiting around for it. All right, y'all, we loaded up. Actually, surprisingly, I didn't have to wait too long. I waited about 10 minutes. So driving about 15 miles and get this dropped off, and then I gotta go pick my buddy up. I think I'm gonna end the video after that because I don't want this video to be too long. And tomorrow I gotta do my oil change anyway, so that would be the perfect time to share my thoughts about this this bidding process that we got. So let's hit the highway. Hello. It's a catering order from BJ's for Eric. Be through this door or? Yeah. Okay.
Let me just have a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to, because I want to get in trouble.
Nah, no worries.
Can he say since I didn't, right?
What's that?
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And then just grab one of the visitor part.
All right. Thank you.
The break room?
Oh, right here? Okay. Thank you. You really want something?
We'll be right over here.
All right.
I'll get the door for you.
Thank you. Figure out what that noise is.
And you're free to put anything just right up here.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
All right, no problem. with that order. So I'm on my way to pick up my buddy. I actually put in for a roadie. It's only paying $19, but it's like a 6-mile drive, picking out at a discount tire. So hopefully I get it. So I'm gonna pick him up. Basically, he's gonna do a ride along with me, so I'm not gonna be filming. I am getting my oil change, and I do plan on sharing my thoughts on these load boards and stuff. I know I talk a lot, so that's gonna be a long enough video. Saturday I can't work. My son, his football team's in the playoffs, so we'll be dealing with that. So anyways, yeah, basically I'm not gonna get at it probably not till Sunday or Monday of next week. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all have a good one. Be safe out there, and I will catch you on the next one.